Hello, welcome back to Grandpa Streams Minecraft. My name is History Wes, and we are streaming from My Forever World, which is on its 1,000th day, as you can see in the top right-hand corner, which I'm super excited about. And because it's the 1,000th day, we're going to do something a little special here. Tell you what it is yet, but we need some wool. So we need some red and some orange and some yellow. Wool's getting backed up because it's too full. It's probably causing some lag on my game too. Purple. Here we are. Some of you have already realized something along the lines of what we're doing here. And we need a boat. So I think we have one hanging around here. I'm having a good day. I hope you're having a good day too. Having a good day, except I got bit by a mosquito. I'm so tired of mosquitoes. I live in the desert. We don't normally have mosquitoes, but we do this year. I've gotten about a dozen mosquito bites. Excuse me. And I also need a bed. But there's one in the smelter here. In fact, I just saw a mosquito fly across my monitor. Anyway, here in the desert, over the years, we have had like infestations of various and assorted bugs. One year, we have crickets. One year, we have these big black water bugs. This year seems like we have mosquitoes. And I just noticed that my frames per second were down, and I suspect that has to do with the Better Clouds mod that I had. I got a message. Yeah, your GPU is not fully compatible with Better Clouds. So, it still works apparently, but like the message says, this may affect your game performance. So, I will probably take it back off after today's session. We need some stairs, and we need some more mud to finish this little road here. More food probably wouldn't be amiss, but we could always have some steak a la tartare if we want. Oh, look at this. We left a boat here. So I'll go ahead and leave this raft here. Take the boat. Alright, and we are sailing out to coordinates negative 790, 309. Yeah, this is definitely affecting my gameplay now. You can see it stuttering, dropping down to 0 frames. I wonder if I just took this out right now. Better clouds. If we would have an immediate effect. Probably not. Still shows there. Alright, we'll just suffer through for now. Oh, there's a fish. I was wondering what was floating there. Alright, we're heading in the right direction. Looks like the sun's going to be down before we get there. So maybe I'll just stop real quick and sleep. So, hopefully the sound is better today. I made some adjustments to the sound at the suggestion of my daughter-in-law, and I will have to check the playback and see how it works out. Okay, so we're close. I think it's 790, 309. So just a little further. Okay, this does not look like what is on my map though. I have to cross some land. Yeah, this is the spot I was heading toward, but it does not look like the land that I was expecting. I was expecting more plains. Okay, we've got a mixed forest. Not that in and of itself that's bad, but see if we can't get a vantage point here. Okay, so this is forest. I was expecting a flower forest on what is now my left side and a plain on what is now my right side. And that's not quite what we have here. So here we've got savanna. Oh, look at the cows, the hot weather cows. here. The rocky outcropping. Yep, also not what I was really looking for. Okay. Let's see if I can't find something. So I was mentioning yesterday that I had looked back at my date when I had first spawned this world. I don't know if I mentioned it was May 17th, 2023. So we're about a year and a half old, and that's interesting, the color of the cross there. Alright, let's check out this land over here. Over on the right was my savanna area. So this is another forest or jungle edge biome. How big is it? And what else is it connected to? Yeah, you can see our road. Oops. One turn. This way. Well, it's now day 1001, so maybe it wasn't worth it. Earlier today, I really wanted to play more Minecraft than I did, but I wanted to stay day 1000 for when I started the stream. But we really didn't get too much there. Okay. Is this Bill a big enough area? Maybe. So I've got my world divided up into areas, keeping in connection with the land masses. That are naturally in the game. Alright, so nice azalea tree. Okay. So this is connected over here by this dug out, and that would leave us this large enough area, and I perhaps I could just not disconnect it, I could just flow over. Anyway, so what I am doing is building a different type of build with each section that I'm in. Okay. Yeah, I think this will work out swell. Take this here. Pare it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. clean up our colors. So what we've got is a rainbow. I'm sure you can see. Red, orange. Oh, nope, I messed it up. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. I'll be honest. I never really paid much attention in my life to what the colors of the rainbow were. But having watched Ms. Rachel on TV with my grandson over and over again, I can now sing that song. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Sweet. Okay. Now we're just going to take these out to here. And we're going to make ourselves a rainbow road. So I was saying I have each of my sections in the world divided up. We have Glenbuck, which is the medieval area. We have our work area, which is History Station, and our Badlands Terracotta Mining area, which is Bryce Station. And we have our as yet unnamed 1920s section. And I eventually want them to be connected and kind of like going from one to another, like you go from one section to another in a theme park. So you don't notice really that until you make the passage through that you're going from one world to another. And this is going to be the newest land, and it's going to be Pepperland, the Beatles themed area. And we're going to divide the section into two parts with the Rainbow Road here. So one side will be a more realistic world of the Beatles, and the other will be the more psychedelic world of the Beatles. More Sgt. Peppery, but it'll still be all Pepperland. We'll landscape around it more and start doing our reverse builds in here later. Today I just want to get the Rainbow Road started. With a little bit of extra dirt here. So earlier today, I built a second moss farm, this one for pale moss, and I wanted to build, I just built the machinery of it, but I wanted to go ahead and build them. We're starting on the exterior, but I waited so that it would be day 1000 when I logged on here. But if we have time, we'll go over and take a look at that moss farm. Okay, how many more have we got? 14. 4, 5, 6. Okay, like so. As I said before, this is one of my favorite biomes to build in. But I was expecting a flower forest that would just been thematically perfect, but that's all right. We'll make it work. Thought you were a chicken jockey for a minute. And yellow. We're going to do some buildings here in Pepperland. We're going to have some pixel art, and all in all, it's going to be stuff that I've never really done before. I've done very little pixel art. I've done like some Minecraft tools, and I've done fish to make, and a chicken to make signs for restaurants that I built. But yeah, I've not done any large-scale pixel art, which I want to do. Oh, why didn't I remove all this? Not that green. It's green. And voila. First build after the Rainbow Road, I'll probably bring another load of wool over to finish the Rainbow Road, and then the next build after that will be a Yellow Submarine, and that, which is something I wouldn't attempt on my own, but there are lots of tutorials online for different versions of the Yellow Submarine. I'll make use of those, just as I did with the Moss Farm. The redstone escapes me on that, so I was happy to use a tutorial. But yeah, the Yellow Submarine from song Yellow Submarine, which was originally on the Revolver album by the Beatles, 1967, I believe. Is that right? Maybe. My personal pick for the greatest album of all time. And 1 second here. So Yellow Submarine, a song by Lennon and McCartney, was attributed mostly to Paul McCartney and his desire to have a children's song, but it was based on just a fragment of a little tune by John Lennon, sad little song, fragment, which you can listen to if you get the remastered version of Revolver on your favorite streaming service. And of course, maybe the most famous submarine in history at this point. I think it safely beats out the sea view from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea or any of the real-life submarines, like the Nautilus, first submarine to cross under polar ice. Or what was it? Oh, I misremember. Huntington or the Hunt? Is it the Huntsville or the Huntington? The Civil War submarine that was the first submarine to ever sink a ship. Okay, that looks kind of cool already, but we're going to have that going the rest of the way across this little landmass here. So about one more load of wool, I think. We'll do that, and then probably have our Yellow Submarine right out here, have some kind of a dock. I don't know what we'll do for stairs. I really don't like to transition from one meter to another without having stairs, or at least a slab down, but I don't know. We'll do something. But anyway, then probably the Yellow Submarine out here somewhere. And I'll have to check out the tutorial on what it's built from. We can, we've got tons of yellow wool, of course, but my guess is that it'll probably call for a combination of wool and yellow concrete. So we've got lots of concrete makings. Don't have a lot of yellow dye, but I mean there are yellow flowers everywhere. Just look right there. Okay. So that's not too far from our connection right here. In fact, it's connected. So that's fine. Go to our little underground dock here. Is there anything in this chest? No. All right. So all of this deep slate is going to come out of here and be replaced by mud bricks. I just wish it was easier to make mud brick. We can see our sign for History Station over there in the sky. And we need some stairs. And this little area right here we're going to replace also with mud brick and build a nice wooden bridge over this crevice. I think maybe we'll make a little kind of a rickety wooden bridge. Now we need a little hermit hanging out over here, or some other famous Minecrafter maybe. Maybe Lady Agnes. Although I don't know. Yeah, maybe she camps out. Okay, we're gonna stick this stuff down here in the storage boxes. I've been just picking and removing crap out of here, so I've got a few empty spots. And careful not to step off the edge, although I'm protected because I've got feather falling armor on my boots. Well, look at that. Looks like we've just about cleared all that stuff out of our inventory. Where did I just see those torches? This is why you need to organize inventory. Alright. I don't see them here. They're there. Alright, let's take a look over at the at Glen Buck. Oh, Dallas. Take a look over at the Glen Buck and the new Lost Farm. Here's the Brigham Lost Farm. This is exactly the same design as for the interior constructions. wheels. Okay. Okay, what do we got in here? Oh, rooted dirt. Nice. I thought I had more wood over here. Got some. Oh, I actually got quite a bit of spruce, don't I? So right back here is the farm. This is done by basic redstone, and let's see, we've got pale moss in here. Pale moss. Also, grow some regular grass in between. You don't have as many varieties of things that grow as you have with regular moss, where you have the azalea trees and everything else. But anyway, these two hoppers and these two hoppers, the stuff is collected into the chests here, and anything that goes into the middle three is turned into bone meal to power this thing. So it's self-powering. So you can also take the seeds and throw them back in there too. Cool. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use the pale moss for, but we have it and we can use it. Okay, so we want to build a building around this. So let's see here. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That would give us a walkway around all the sides. Block, 1, 2, 3, block, 1, 2, 3, block, 3, block, not yet, 1, 2, 3, block. Well, that's about right, I would say. Same thing on this side, 1, 2, 3, block, 2, 3, block, 2, 3, block, 1, 2, 3, block, 2, 3, block. So we measure them out at either end. Perfectly matches. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. It's going to be a two-story affair. The upper story will be empty until we think of something to stick in there. So we have 4 openings here. So I think we'll do a door here and a door here. Corner. This corner. No, not there. Okay, we're going to do these 4 corners. I'm kind of winging it here. As you can tell. This is good. I haven't been digging as much as I haven't been building as much as I like because I've been digging so much. Okay. Do this middle. And this middle over here. See, I didn't leave much of a walkway on the sides, at least on that side. This side's better. Okay. Now here, we're going to do something different. That look? Okay. Depends on what you do with it, Wes. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to put some windows in there. And so we need some stairs. which I bet we have. Yes, we do. Do we have any glass? We have some smoky glass. We have some iron bars. Might just use iron bars. No, we've got this. That's better. Yep. Like so. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I like it. Now for the same thing on this side. Strip logs are a great addition to the game. I'll be honest, I don't use them as often as I probably should. Then again, in the survival game, I usually haven't kept up with the world long enough for to reach the point where they're not a huge resource drain to make. Okay, so we have those on the ends. And on this end, I think we'll do them like this. Take a nap real quick. Oh, hey, Junior. What are you doing over here? It's the problem with free-range villagers. They just go wherever they want. Where'd this guy go? Or did he die? No telling. Hopefully he wandered back up there. Oh, that's probably him there. Having a party? You know, you got a lost little kid back there. These guys think they're free range, but they are not. They are just locked into this area for their own protection. Okay. Very nice. I wonder if I have any more spruce. to go farm some. Okay, we want a couple of spruce doors. Very good. We've got spruce planks, spruce trap doors. More of these. Quite a variety of wood. Okay. We're gonna go 1, 2. One here. One here. Plugs there, and maybe a couple of trapdoors in here. Like so. Do we need those? Doesn't hurt. Here, we're going out. Like this. Then all the way across. So we're going to use up all of our spruce. That's okay. I guess as I mentioned, there's going to be a second story. I forgot to think of an old man gripe for the day. Mine yesterday was about people using me when they should use the word I in a sentence. And after I was done streaming, my son reminded me that he was one of the prime violators of that grammar rule. So he thought that was pretty funny. So I'll have to think of a new gripe for next week. A couple of new gripes. Anyway, I stream every Saturday and Sunday. 6 till 7 Pacific Standard Time, 6 to 7 p.m. I'm happy to join. If you have any thoughts or ideas, just appreciate you stopping by, hanging out. I need to cover that little pit up, I think. I'm not much for exposed redstone, but so it's probably produced more pale moss than I will ever need. And we need more lanterns, or we will need lanterns when we get the roof in. Ceiling. Well, hello, another wandering villager. Quote unquote. I don't think I have any. I will have to make up a bunch more lanterns. Oh, there's that guy. The wells. We'll head back over to the station over here. This bridge is going to be each of our areas is going to be labeled high in the sky. Unfortunately, we have plentiful supply. Of course, there is always the chance that I can get struck by lightning and burn up. If that is the case, we'll just have to go in the air. That's the original Mother Goose right there. You can see I've taken out the makeshift pumpkin and melon farm we had there, since we have a new pumpkin and melon farm up by the iron farm. Let's see. I don't think we have too much iron in here. Oh, there's 2 horse heads. I have to put them over in the museum. Now we'll have to go get some iron out of the iron farm. Oh, there's some lanterns out right there. So that's perfect. Hello, Mumbo. Okay, that's our time for this evening. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Again, stop by Saturday or Sunday, 6 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And as always, keep on Minecrafting.